4:30 a.m. nigga ready for war. Been down a couple years, time to even the score. Got some vendettas, gotta talk to the board, but all where it ends well when it comes to the sword. Been trying to take it deeper just to give you some more. Me and negative feelings finally got a divorce. If you too big for your britches, ego checked at the door. But when it comes to the mic, it's a slippery slope. The tightest of ropes, the biggest of hopes and admirations. Set reality, everybody won't make it. Even talented niggas can get outdated.
Alright, man. Appreciate you for coming on.
Appreciate you for having me, my guy.
Nice to meet you. Well, not nice to meet you, but nice to sit down and talk to you. So, like, I don't really know how to necessarily start this off, but I guess there's no better way to start this off without an introduction. So, please, man, go ahead and introduce yourself to the folks I know what's good.
What's going on, man? Go by the name of Quintin Tyevon, formerly Quintin Tyevon from Tallahassee, Florida, where we are right now with my amazing guy Staxx, man. Here to talk about the latest project that I've dropped. Well, about to drop, actually. Don't know when this drops, so.
No date just yet?
Oh, well, I know the project drops,
okay.
but you know the interviews.
Oh, gotcha. Understood. So, even before we get into the project, alright, we gotta talk about the name change, okay? What influenced the decision? How long did it take you to make the decision? And why did you make the decision that you made?
So how long did it take me? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was sitting on this for at least like a year or two contemplating. I think when we talk about artistry, a lot of people like to create characters that help them escape their own realities. And my thing was, growing up, I was like full of depression and anxiety. You feel me? Typical American story, not having your father there, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what's different with me is, me and my pops have the same middle name. I really disliked and had a disdain for him for a long time, and it made me not like myself and really hate myself. It led to not taking care of myself and other things as well, you know what I'm saying, for years too. Even just young, I felt like shit. If the person who had me couldn't care about me, how can anybody else care about me, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But finally, at some point, man, I just had to grow up and wake up. Quintin Tyevon, it was a great phase, you know. I think that's like the real rap aggression. But now I'm so focused on being an artist, and I really want to challenge myself to love what I used to dislike about myself. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to use my real name because it's like you can't hide from that. You know what I'm saying? You can go look it up. The same artist name is the same thing you're gonna see on my ID. You know what I'm saying? So. We only get one life here physically, bro, and I just wanted to be me. That's all I had. So, like, I guess that was the reason, man. But yeah.
Okay. So, getting into the new project, Late Bloomer. Why Late Bloomer? Like, what was the sense behind it? Like, how did the whole creation process of this project come about?
It's so funny, bro, because you know, like we were saying before we got on air, Break 'Em Off, the first record. I literally wrote this record back in 2015. It's just, I don't know what made me drop it now, but the reason for the project Late Bloomer is really honestly behind the name change. You know, it was about time that I finally accepted the things that I was trying to stray away from, and really just taking back control. You know how you really go through life and you're just going through the motions, but you're not in control? Now I feel like I'm gripping the reins and I'm actually controlling my fate rather than just existing. So Late Bloomer was a goodbye to Quintin Tyevon and a good welcome into myself, you know what I'm saying, to Quintin Tyevon. And that's why it's a little bit of mixture of like the actual rapidy rap, and then you have a little bit more artistry behind the music now, which is what I've really been working on. So this isn't even the tip of the iceberg.
Okay. So when I see the title Late Bloomer, like some thoughts come to mind. What comes to mind is like a artist that's been working on their craft for a long time. May not always get the attention that should or sometimes we feel should come with the work that we've put in, but like yet there's still like a constant like drive to keep going. Like, what are some benefits that you feel that come with being a late bloomer?
I feel the benefit is you've already went through so many changes, and even if you get to this point to realize where you really are, like for instance, a lot of people go through burnout, but if you become a late bloomer, you went through burnout more than once because you understand that's just a part of the game. But how you deal with what you finally learn really creates the character that you want to be. So I guess we could just say that, how do I want to put it to articulate myself? Really just getting your toes back under you, man. Because I wanted to make sure I answered this correctly.
No, I got you.
It's like, so us as artists, well, rappers, let me differentiate between the two. Us as rappers, we don't understand what it takes to really build up. And a singer always taught me, she said, when I'm in the studio, sometimes I sing to lose my voice on purpose. And I asked her why. She was like, because when it comes back, that means it's stronger. You know what I'm saying? So with that, bring it to a nutshell, with all the burnout, if you learn how to bounce back from a burnout before and you continue to do that, when you see it at that next level, it's not going to be as bad. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the first time we deal with something is really the worst if we let it be. You know how we're always new to something, so you have that fear. But again, when you grip the grain and you hold those reins, man, you know, once you go back towards something, you're like, damn, I've been here before. I may not be familiar with it, but I have been here before. So whatever I didn't do last time, let me work on that. Just the same as building your craft, man. So the real benefit of being a late bloomer is just watching the game, seeing it evolve, putting it into your own game, and letting you just flourish.
Okay, so starting off the project, like I felt like there was a sense of like you letting people like be aware of like your talents, your work, letting people know that just hard work alone ain't gonna get it enough for you.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? It was a nice like tone setter for the project, giving you like, one, I love the production. Like through and through, I love the production because like it was a balance of like what I grew up on and also what's going on like with today's vibe. Like the intro ain't necessarily exactly the same. Break them off don't sound exactly the same as 2 a.m.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That different type of balance, different type of vibes. So was that the sense coming in, like letting niggas know, like, yeah, bro, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still here. I'm gonna keep on coming.
Definitely.
You niggas need to.
It's so funny because Break 'Em Off was kind of made when I made my project Biggest Underdog Yet. And on Biggest Underdog Yet, that was actually my first official project that I dropped like on sites and all of that. And with this project, my goal was to show people my range as wide as I can go as an artist. It didn't matter if it was perfect. I was showing you my imperfections on purpose so you would be aware. You know how some people be like, man, I ain't never heard such and such do that. But to a real fan, they were like, no, he was doing that back then. You just late, so he just made it better. I feel like when you're able to do things like that, and you're able to cultivate something from the ground and just build on that solid foundation, the real people who you make your music for will understand that. Late Bloomer was, it was blending different sounds because for one, like you said, we grew up on different things, but to the average listener now, it's like you have to change up so much to keep their attention. And I just felt like had I kept, I guess, one vibe, it wouldn't have done what it was supposed to do. The type of artist that I am and I strive to be, I force myself to have to create more or stories on top of what we do instead of just one vibe. I dare not say trap because not all trap artists have one vibe, but a trap artist could get away with one vibe, one whole project. We can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole made literally the same vibe from top to bottom. You'd be like, come on, bro, we expected better from you. And it's not that they can't deliver, but they should know that as an artist. Same as I should. So just a part of, like you said, just going through the ins and outs of the game, learning, getting every door slammed in your face, like, okay, I got something to say now.
Okay. Now, we not on television, but we about to take a quick commercial break. Y'all sit back, relax, sip on some yak. We about to grab a wrap for the chicken, you feel me? Showwyaright.
Nah, nigga, I ain't finished. Just took a quick break, now break 'em off, I'm about to finish. QT, get on your track, see that's like Popeye eating spinach. Except QT blow that Grinchy, so many trees like it's Christmas. Got a wish will make your wish list. No genie to grant it, you best to get on your hustle. You tryna conquer this planet, cause can't no man change a plan on something God gon' make happen. A little fake patience to wait, and a shitload of action. Trust this shit bound to happen, I see the haters' reaction. They can't wait to send a tweet, I make a post by me rapping. Telling folks they can't stand it, but truly dog, I'm outstanding. Sometimes I can't stand myself, I go so hard and don't plan it. On cruise control, so don't panic. Ain't never worried about damage.